Hello grade ones and welcome back. My name is Robin and today in numeracy we are going to be learning about space and shapes. So let's have a look. We learned about 2D shapes and the different 2D shapes we learned about were the circle, the rectangle, the triangle and the square. We learned that a circle is round, has one curved side and no corners. We learned that a rectangle has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it also has 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. We learned that a triangle has 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, and it also has 3 corners, 1, 2, 3. A square has 4 equal sides and 4 corners. So it has 4 sides which are all the same, and then it has 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we have gone over different 2D shapes, we need to remember grade 1s that we also learned about different 3D objects and shapes. Some of those 3D objects were a sphere, a cylinder, a rectangular prism, and a cube. Now that we have gone over our shapes, let's answer some questions. The first one reads, let's look at the balls. What shape is a ball? So if we look at the balls on the screen, what shape are they, grade 1s? Yes, very good. They are a circle. The next question is, does a ball have corners? We had just learned that a circle has no corners, and a ball is the same shape as a circle, which means it has no corners. And the next question, does a ball roll or slide? Remember when learning about 3D objects and shapes, we had said that when we push an object and it keeps going, it means it can roll. And when we push an object and it stops, it means it can only slide. When we practice this with a ball, we learned that a ball can roll. So we can write roll. Now let's have a look at the balls on our screen. We have a soccer ball, a red ball, and a tennis ball. Let's read. The soccer ball is the biggest ball. It is bigger than the red ball. The next one reads, the tennis ball is the smallest ball. It is smaller than the red ball. The soccer ball is before the red ball. The red ball is between the soccer ball and tennis ball, and the tennis ball is after the red ball. So grade 1s, you can see that I have underlined different words such as biggest, smallest, bigger than, smaller than, between, and before and after. These are some words that we can use when talking about space. So now that we know the different words that we can use to help us understand space and shapes, let's practice. We can see 4 different sized soccer balls on the screen. We are going to write the letters in order from the biggest ball to the smallest ball. We can see that they have done the first one for us already. They said that the biggest ball is D, ball D. Let's have a look at the other balls, grade 1s. Which one do you think will come next? Which is the next biggest ball after D? We have ball A. Now, which ball is a bit smaller than A? We can see that that will be ball C. And the smallest ball that I can see, grade 1s, is ball B. So we can see how we use the words biggest or smallest to help us understand space when looking at shapes. Let's answer the next question. Which balls are smaller than ball A? So we want to see which balls are smaller than ball A. So if we look at ball A over here, which balls can you see are smaller than A? Yes, very good, grade 1s. It is going to be ball, we can say balls C and B. So we can see over here ball C and ball B are smaller than ball A. The next question is, which ball is smaller than ball D but bigger than ball C? So we're looking at D. We want to know which balls are smaller than D, and we know that is the rest of the balls, but we want one that is bigger than C. So if we look at our answer over here, when we arrange the balls from biggest to smallest, we know that D was the biggest, and we want to know which one was bigger than C. And if we have a look, we can see that the ball in between those two is ball A. So A is smaller than ball D, but bigger than ball C. Now let's practice some more examples. We can see some gift boxes on the screen. So let's draw a square around the smallest presents. So we want to find which present or gift box is the smallest. Can you see it, grade 1s? Very good. So we are going to draw a square around this one because it is the smallest present. And what color is this present? Very good. It is the color green. The next question reads, let's draw a circle around the blue presents. So can you see the blue present, grade 1s? Well done. So let's draw a circle around this big present. And we need to underline the correct answer. It is the smallest or biggest present. What do you think, grade 1s? Excellent. The blue present is the biggest present. You can see when you look at the green one and the blue one, the green one is very small and the blue one is very big. The next one says, let's draw a triangle around the two presents that are the same size. So if you look at the presents on the screen, which ones look the same, grade 1s? Well done. So we can see that this one over here and this one over here are the same size. Well done, grade 1s. Now let's practice some more examples. We are going to draw a line from each ball to its correct names. Before we do that, let's look at what each ball is. We can see that we have different types of balls. We have a tennis ball, a beach ball, a soccer ball, a cricket ball, and a golf ball. The first one has been done for us. They have drawn a line from the beach ball to its correct name. Let's look at the first ball over here. What ball do you think it is, grade 1s? Well done. It is a tennis ball. So we will draw a line from the ball to the correct name. Our next one is the black and white ball, and we use it to play sports. And what ball is that? Very good. It is a soccer ball. The next ball that we have is this maroon ball over here, and we use it with a bat. Do you know what ball it is, grade 1s? Well done. It is a cricket ball. And the last ball that we have over there, the white ball, what sport do we use it to play? Very good. We use it for golf. So it is a golf ball. The next question reads, in real life, which ball is the smallest? So over here in the pictures, they all look the same size, but we want to know in real life which ball would be the smallest. We know that a soccer ball and a beach ball are quite big. We know that a tennis ball is quite small as well as a cricket ball. But the smallest ball in real life is going to be a golf ball. So let's write golf ball. So we know that this ball is the smallest. The next question reads, how many of these balls are bigger than the golf ball? So we know that the golf ball is the smallest. And how many balls do we have, grade 1s? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we have 5 balls, how many of these balls are bigger than the golf ball? Yes, very good. 4 of these balls are bigger than the golf ball. This means that the cricket ball is bigger than the golf ball, the soccer ball is bigger than the golf ball, the beach ball is bigger than the golf ball, and the tennis ball is bigger than the golf ball. So now, grade 1s, you have seen from the examples that we have practiced today that we can use different shapes to help us understand space. We learned about different 2D and 3D shapes and how they help us to understand space. So let's have a look at exploration time. You know all about shapes and space. So like we said, you have learned about 2D and 3D shapes as well as space, such as bigger or smaller, biggest and smallest, bigger than and smaller than. So now you are going to find different objects around your house and put them in order. So what does that mean? It means that you can do it from biggest to smallest and smallest to biggest. Remember to try and identify the shape of each object. So remember, grade 1s, we're learning about 3D shapes and objects. We learned about spheres. We said an object that looks like a sphere is a ball or a marble. We learned about cubes, and we said objects that look like cubes could be an ice block or an ice cube. We also learned about rectangular prisms, and we said objects that look like that could be a cereal box. So you can see how everyday objects are seen in 3D shapes. So now that you know all about shapes, you are now going to look around your house and put them in order from biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest using your new space words. Thank you for joining me today for your numeracy lesson. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.